Hello guys, hi, how are you? How are you doing? How's everything going on at your farms, at your workplace, in your countries, in your cities, and everywhere, wherever you are? Guys, you're with me again, Felix Mbewe, also known as Bwana Mbeu, all the way from Zambia. I want to address or talk about something really important for farmers. This is about marketing, sales. We are all doing farming with one purpose, most of us, to sell, to make money out of it. So I'll use examples, typically the examples in Zambia, of how to do marketing or how to sell your products. So I'll be moving, since I'm heading to the farm, guys. There's quite a distance between where I am to the farm. So the point is this, guys. There is always this misconception that people tell you to say, do your planning, of course, which is good. Find markets before you get to have, before you get to produce. But that's not really true. There's always open markets everywhere. From the little travels that I've done around Africa, it's almost the same thing, guys. Here in Zambia, I can give examples. We don't plan, for example, when we grow things for a market like Soweto in Lusaka, for a market like Odingoma in Lusaka, Kazimai market in Mtendere, or in Baulen. Even those of you who are selling in Kitwe at Nakadodi, people selling to Sokone, people selling at Kasumbalesa border post for Zambia and Congo, people selling in Kiawama market in Solwezi, people selling at Kapata market in Eastern Province in Chipata. We don't plan. And that's like the biggest market, of course, that we have, the general trade or the general market, than the organized market for chain stores, supermarkets, really small. Now, the key things that you need to note about such a market, guys, are that you need to have a consistent flow of products that you're producing and basic knowledge of being at the market. Thirdly, you need also to have people who are on the ground. Of course, we have all these agents or people who are always saying things on our behalf, telling us about the dynamics of how things are moving and what is needed on the market. But basically, it's just about having a product, a farm produce that you can take there. Now, if you have a produce, there is an item that you've produced, I always tell you, look at something, guys. Look at what is profitable. There are things, for instance, that are easy to produce and yet they don't fetch much. So what do you do in such instances? There is also things which are difficult to produce. By difficult, I mean they demand so much. And they wouldn't fetch you much if you get to land at the wrong time of the selling days. Because these markets are not predictable. So an example I can give is like tomato in Zambia. If you're selling to these general markets, it's a gamble worth doing, meaning at some point you'd find it's cheap, at some point you sell really, really high. So there are all those things that you need to learn and know. Then, with time, like some of us have built consistency, we've built relations, we've built links to people who always call us for things that we've been growing for them. At least that way it gives you an assurance of what to grow. So just do your homework. And by homework, I mean don't panic much about all these logistical issues or a market that you don't even know yet. Go to Soweto, go to these general markets, go to Kasumbalesa, go to Kiawama, go to Kapata. Go to all these markets near you. Go and find out how it's done. Go and survey, go and observe. Then if you get to be fortunate, where you also get contracts or you get to have links to supplying a supermarket or a chain store, well, that's good. Go ahead, go and plan your demand. Go and have a demand meeting. Then they'll tell you the supply or the things that they really want. Take your samples because they'll demand for those things. package and brand your products very well, then look at the end of it, what is the ideal market for you? So for me, I've done both, and now my focus is at looking at exports, which we've been doing, taking our products out of Zambia, not just a local market. There are things that do well locally and things that sell more out there. So there are all those things that you get to grow and learn as your business get to be bigger and bigger every day. So I hope you learned one or two things from this short conversation in this short video. Otherwise, I wish you well. Do not feel challenged, do not feel intimidated. Do not be hindered by all these excuses that we get to have to venture into farming. Issues to do with land, capital, knowledge, and many issues that people get to bring out. Of course, I always tell you, you can start somewhere. You can start by learning, you can start by volunteering to work for others. You can start by doing the basics, which is gathering information. And in the end, you begin to look for capital or resources, then you go do it. So there are other videos that I've done about other topics or questions that you might have. Check out my YouTube channel, Felix Mbewe. Look out for my Facebook page and my Facebook profile, Felix Mbewe, or just search for Bwana Mbewe. Go on LinkedIn, look out for Felix Mbewe. And all these are social media platforms. I share all these guys for free. I hope you'll be able to sell and make money out of farming. I wish you a good one. Happy selling to all you farmers. Love you. Bye-bye.